Lou, fan formula. I really need to stop with that opening. I really, really can't help it. It just comes out. It's natural for me to say hello like that, which is very strange. I don't know why. But anyway, back to Fan Formula. What a crazy early start weekend we had. I'm living on lack of sleep with everyone else who are the hardcore fan Formula fans, hardcore Formula One fans who woke up at the crack of dawn um, to watch a race. I kind of slacked a little bit and only got up 15 minutes before the sessions started, which I still got up early, so you can still have that still counts because it was still early in the morning. Um, but enough of me rambling on about nothing. Um, I guess I should get going with this week's questions. I do apologise about the noise if you can hear it. It's not Bez. He is quiet as usual. If I do that, and then can you see if I do this? Yeah. Okay. There you go. The dog is fast asleep on my bed. And snoring very loudly, so I apologise if all you can hear is snoring and me rambling on about nothing. So let's go with question one. The first corner drama is fast becoming a highly discussed topic in Roman Grosjean's 2012 career. What do you make of his incident today, well, yesterday, and in relation to his previous first corner incidents in this season? It's inevitable that something is going to happen at a first corner of a race at any circuit, not just at the weekend. What we saw, you've got 24 drivers all going in fighting for positions, whether that's a couple places up or if you're kind of racing, fighting for the lead, depending on where you started on the grid. I just think it's been unfortunate that Roman Grosjean has been involved in the majority of these first corner incidents. I mean, obviously the big one in Spa was his fault, and it's been discussed about 1,000 times, so I'm not going to go into that. But with the others, I can't really comment on because I kind of forgot. It's been a long season and a lot of drama and whatever has happened. So I can't really go on about the first corner incidents. So it's just pointless me going on, really. But I will comment on the incident yesterday with Rogro and Weber. That was an awful Australian accent. I apologise, Mark Webber. That incident could have been avoided. I don't know what Grosjean was thinking in that. He could have, backed off or moved out of the way, because at the end of the day, it's the first corner of the first lap. We had, what was it, 53 laps yesterday, so you've got another 53, 52 laps to overtake. So I think that was a really, really stupid error on Roman Grosjean's behalf. But I kind of do agree with what Mark Webber said and what Christian Horner said about Roman Grosjean. I think the nutcase part was a little bit too far. But because it's not like he's Maldonado, it's not like he's crashing into people on purpose. These are, some of them are just accidents that can be avoided, but they're not done on purpose. They're not deliberate. So I think nutcase was a little bit far, and I didn't even think that giraffes liked nuts. So that was just, yeah. Do giraffes like nuts? I don't know. I just thought they ate trees and stuff. But back to Formula One and not giraffes and nuts and their eating habits. But hey, I guess at the end of the day, I'm going to sum up this question really quickly because I'm going on a bit. Roman Grosjean is the only one who can change it. The Lotus can't do anything. They can't kind of punish him or ban him. It's not like the FA and give him like, a full race ban or whatever and a money fine or whatever. The team and I guess the FIA are a lot kind of more easygoing on penalties and stuff. Maybe he could have the FIA could give him like a stronger penalty, but the FIA is soft on everyone, so apart from Ferrari. So, but that's a different question. Well, that's not even a question, but that's just a different point in general. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say with this is, he's the only one that can change how he drives. He can only rethink his strategy into what he does when he goes into the first corner. So the ball is in Roman Grosjean's court. If he wants to change, then go for it, Roman, because I think we're all kind of a little bit ticked off that we get to see these incidents near enough at every single race. But hey ho, I'm pretty much contradicting myself there. I think I just did, but anyway, I'm just going to wrap up this question. I'm just going to end this question. Right, let's move on to question 2. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just going on one, so I apologise. Right, question 2. Which overtake particularly impressed you in the race and why? The first overtake by Sergio Perez on Lewis Hamilton was fab. Second one, not so much. But to be honest, I don't know why I'm doing this, but because I don't actually remember many of the overtakes that happened in the race, which is really bad because the race was only yesterday. I guess none of them really kind of stood out for me and went, oh my god, that best overtake of the season. They were just, all the same. So yeah, I guess that one was probably the most memorable for all the obvious reasons. Like Sergio Perez taking over Lewis Hamilton, oh my god. But yeah, it wasn't like that for me. That's just the only one that I can remember. So, question 3. Who was your driver of the day and why? Sebastian Vettel, without a doubt. He led from start to finish, flawless race. The championship is back on. Let's do this, Fernando Alonso. Yes. No, I just had visions of it ending like Valencia 2012 or Korea 2010. So I'm so glad it wasn't. And look at Bez's face. He's ecstatic. He can't believe that Seb has won back-to-back races. So look at that face. He's just over the moon. Also, another shout out to Daniel Ricciardo finishing in the points again for Toro Rosso. It's good to see Toro Rosso back with some pace in the race. So yeah, and he was fighting off Michael Schumacher to keep that 10th place and keep the point for himself and for Toro Rosso. So good on you, Daniel Ricciardo. Right, bonus question. The race brought great finishing positions for Massa and Kobayashi. Do you think this race has saved their F1 seats, or do you think it's too little too late? You'd like to think it has saved their seats because they were both great drives from Massa and Kobayashi. It was lovely to see old Felipe on the podium, even if he did premature champagne spray. But hey ho, it happens to everyone. No, where am I going? Because I could go off the track with that one, so I need to stay focused. I guess if Massa had only performed like he has in the last 2 races at the beginning of the season, or this kind of speculation of, oh my god, he's leaving, who's going to replace him at Ferrari, it wouldn't have kind of escalated to how it was. But everything happens for a reason. But I guess we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled and glued to our computer screens, TV screens, magazines, whatever, to see what's gonna happen with all these race seats that are up in the air. So yeah, there we have it. I'm going to end this fan formula pretty quickly because it's probably been the worst fan formula in the history of fan formula. So I apologise to everyone watching this, and good on you if you've kept watching throughout the entire video, because it has just been pants. So I apologise again, and I guess I shall see you all next week for another early start. It's Korea, and I'm counting down the races till Abu Dhabi. So yeah, 3 weeks tomorrow I fly out and leave you all for the sun and Formula One and camels and sand and whatnot. So thanks for listening. Have a great weekend. Well, have a great week. Have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. And in the words of Lewis Hamilton, much love, peace and blessings.